Hi, my name is Rohani. I'm a mindfulness practice coach. I've also trained myself in counseling psychology, but I think my biggest credibility is that I am a survivor of depression. I started when I was a teenager. Today I'm 61 and I'm still in one piece and functioning. That itself is evidence that you can overcome depression. So, what's the first thing that I want to share with you? The first thing that I want to share with you is that we have to kill ants. I know, not the insect, by the way. It's the automatic negative thoughts that's in our brain. And by the way, don't beat yourself up if you have this. Guess what? We all have it. That's the way we function, actually. There are very few people that you meet that will be positive and encouraging. Somehow or rather, our brain is more predisposed towards negativity. And the theory by experts, they say it's probably because we have evolved, from the early men. Now, the early men had a bigger problem. They had more challenges to face because they didn't understand the world. Like when there was thunder or there was lightning, they couldn't explain it, right? So to them was that, really scary thing. And the men, when they left home to hunt for food, there's a great chance that they may not come back because, the real dangers of life, and they didn't have much to defend themselves with. So if they're passing by bushes, and then they were rustling in the bushes, it would not be good if they were very positive and say, oh, that's probably the wind, because there could be a wild animal behind there. And could be a tiger, could be a lion. And if they didn't have this kind of negative instincts in them, they could be lunch for them. So that's why we could have, because we evolved from there, so we sort of inherit that kind of thinking at the basic level of our brain, and it's still there in many ways. But today, we need to question whether we should still carry those negative thoughts. Now, negative thoughts definitely stop you from doing things. When I was a teacher, I remember the students were not doing well. Other students would be saying, oh, I'm not good in maths. Oh, I can't do English. Oh, my memory really cannot work. Those are your ants. And how do we stop them? Now, the first thing you need to know is that you are the general of your mind. So you decide how your brain works. You have to tell your brain that we are not stupid, that slowly and we go to we are smart, because your brain doesn't know. They are soldiers. Your brain cells are soldiers. They don't know how to question you. Whatever you tell them, they will say, yes, sir. And sometimes we think, oh, I'm just joking, when I do something, oh, what an idiot I am, blah, blah, blah. And guess what? They found out that brain cells got no sense of humor. And so as a result, they just take it for what it is. So when you make mistakes, for example, there will be those negative thoughts coming in. Oh, how stupid was I? How careless I was. Why can't I do such a simple thing? Now, you have to question that, and say that we are humans, we make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. If making a mistake means I'm stupid, then every human being on this planet is stupid. So by that logical thinking, you realize, hey, making mistakes is part of life. It does not necessarily make me stupid. Yeah? So having that kind of consciousness. So today what we're learning is the awareness that you have automatic negative thoughts. Your job is not to make it automatic. Your job is not to receive and accept what is being told, because 90%, I would go to 98% of what your brain tells you is all wrong. Like sometimes you see somebody in, their face look frowning and you thought they're angry with you, but actually nothing to do with you. So the brain can be wrong, and most of the time it is. So you have to be in charge. You have to tell the brain, I'm not sure if you're right. Let's look at this. Let's find evidence. Let's see if this really is what you say is really true. So there you have it. The first most important tip of the day is that take charge. Be the general of your brain. Don't let your brain tell you what to do. You tell your brain what to do. And please, please, please be gentle with yourself. Hi, I'm Rohani. Until the next video, take care.